My name is Daniela Arnecra, and I'm gonna tackle about combining personal selling with other promotional mix elements. Una is combining personal selling and advertising with specific market situations and communication objectives. The advantages of advertising make it more effective in the early stages of the response hierarchy. Example is creating awareness and interest. Whereas personal selling is more likely to be used in the later stages. An example of this yung stimulating trial and getting the order. If we're going to differentiate advertising and personal selling, the two are not same in the approaches to marketing. Hindi sila magkatulad kasi yung advertising uses mass of media while yung personal selling is more on face to face, direct and my contact with the prospects or my interaction. Personal selling and advertising are closely related when it comes to business processes since yung dalawa is methods na ginagamit ng mga companies or brands to convey the benefits of their products and services. We can combine personal selling and advertising in any market situations and communication objectives since yung advertising, it can be used to attract the prospects and then later on, doon na papasok yung personal selling. So, example is customer. Pumasok siya sa isang store. Then, nakakita siya ng flyers. Let's say, features ng cellphone yung nakalagay doon. And then, sa stage na yun, naipakita na yung interest ng customer the moment na kinuha niya yung flyer. So, papasok na dun yung personal selling. Kung yung customer is nagtatanong na siya about sa attributes and features ng cellphone. So, sa tulong ng salesperson, siya na yung mag-a-assist and sasagot ng mga tanong ng customer. Next is combining personal selling and public relations. The personal selling agent is often the firm's best source of public relations. Their personality, serving of the account, cooperation, and empathy not only influence sales potential but also reflect on the organizations they represent. Ang sinasabi rito na yung personal selling agent, isa siya sa mga best source ng public relation. So, personal selling involves more than just selling products or services. Sa araw-araw na duties ng mga salespeople, like interacting with the customers who sell the products, sila na yung kadalasang nagre-represent ng brand and ng product. So, yung personalities na naipapakita nila sa customers, yung cooperation, servicing nila sa accounts, hindi lang siya nakaka-apekto sa sales potential. Siyempre, nagre-reflect din yun sa organization. Combining personal selling and direct marketing. So, companies have found that integrating direct marketing, specifically telemarketing, into their field sales operation makes their sales effort more effective. Many marketers have reduced the cost of sales call and cost of closing the sales by combining telemarketing and sales efforts. Telemarketing yung way ng mga companies to make their sales effort more effective kasi mas napapakita ng telemarketing to tie together advertising and personal selling effort. With the use of phones, it is determined na effective siya para sa services pati na rin sa pagpapalago ng sales. So, yung telemarketing department is exposed sa screen leads and after ma-qualify yung potential buyers or customers based sa interest and credit rating, ipapasa na nila yun sa mga sales force. Supplementing personal selling efforts gamit yung phone calls, it frees Salesforce to spend more time sa selling. Direct mail and email, ito yung most commonly used methods for supporting sales. Example, yung isang company, nag-send out siya ng lead cards para makita kung sino yung mga prospective customers So, dito papasok ang personal selling. Yung salesperson, siya yung magpa-follow up sa mga nag-fill up ng lead cards and mga maaaring magpataas sa sales. Combining personal selling and sales promotion. The program elements of sales promotion and personal selling also supports each other. For example, many of the sales promotion targeted to resellers are presented by the sales force, who will ultimately be responsible for removing or replacing them as well. Sales promotion is isa siyang strategy to market the products. Ginagamit to sa business for temporary campaign or offer para mapataas yung interest or demand sa products nila. And also, isa siya sa strategy to increase the sales. So, by connecting the sales promotion to personal selling, ito yung ginagamit na strategy ng mga salesperson to promote the product. By face-to-face interacting sa customers, dito na ipapakita yung sales promoting by giving coupons, giving discounts and allowance, etc. Which leads to attracting customers to buy the product. That's why sales promotion and personal selling are supporting each other dahil along persuading the customers to buy the products. Ipapakita ng mga salesperson yung sales promotion or campaign ng isang product. Isa yung personal selling na tumutulong na magpataas ng sales sa company. It is also can be applied sa Salesforce by giving them incentives like cash bonuses, gifts, and many more, which is nakakatulong sa mga employees or Salesforce na ma-motivate na pagbutihin yung pagtatrabaho.
So good day everyone. I am Caitlin Joyce M. Nacario and I am going to discuss the event marketing. So let me define first what is event marketing. So event marketing is a form of marketing focused on creating events to promote a brand, product, or services. It typically involves direct contact with brands representatives, allowing for more direct interactions to them. So take note no na that it is focused on creating events to promote a brand, service, or a product. And for the word event, kaya siya event marketing because it involves direct interactions, direct contact to your prospect and to your customers. So through event marketing, you allow people to know your product, you allow people to experience your products and your services. And through event marketing, mas nakikilala nila yung product mo kasi nai-experience nila doon mismo sa event na iyon. Events are also a way to win media over and could be treated as an alternative for advertisements. So yung event marketing is marketing siya pero through events. And yung marketing is nakikita natin siya as essential. And the event is considered as the actual marketing tool. And sabi dito sa PPT, they may also be classified as an internal communication tool within a certain company. Kasi they turns a message into an event that can be experienced by the audience. Tsaka 'di ba kapag nasa event tayo, our several senses are engaged, which increases the chances to remember the experience and also the message. So next slide. Event marketing mostly relies on emotions and the activity of the human brain. Event marketing uses emotions and is based on the fact that people remember what they are experiencing. So, tulad nga nung sabi ko kanina, no? In this kind of event, our several senses talaga are engaged. Kaya vividly, we remember exactly kung ano yung mga na-experience natin. Hindi natin alam na ginagamit na pala tayo. So ayun, di natin alam na strategy din pala ng isang event na makuha yung emotions natin. So, in short, no, event marketing is a promotional strategy that mostly relies on the emotions, on our emotions. So, share ko lang yung nabasa ko. Ang sabi doon is, emotional stimulus significantly affects the image of the offered service or product. And yung mga psychologists, they prove na while we are stimulated by emotions, our brain remembers certain facts and some pieces of information better. Next slide. Regardless of the nature of the event, its success will depend on the recognition by the event marketer that the 5 P's of marketing will play an essential role. So, first is product. So, it is clear that all events are products. So, there need a proper adjustment of the product to fit different audiences. It is also include all accessories that can be given out to the public, such as t-shirts, foods, beverages, and activities where the audience can engage with the product, such as pre-event parties. So, second is price. This element is intended to determine a structure of cost and revenues, much needed for budgeting. So, as mentioned, no, the structure of cost should look to plan all the elements that will be needed for the planning event, such as equipment, rentals, staff, permits, or staff that will be working directly with the event. Also, the cost associated with cleaning and delivering the location in the same time of better shape that was prior to the event. The third one is place. It defines the venue for the event and will determine what will happen before and after the event has taken place. It must also be a place that would suit the budget and be flexible enough to allow for other parties to provide for the elements required for the event. Fourth is public relations. Public relations are an intimate and more engaging element of the event, where people get to know what the mission of the event is. Public relations create deeper connection with the partners and possible agents that could have an impact on the distribution of the news from the event. And lastly, the positioning. Events rely on positioning. Positioning, it refers to the elements that are needed in order to fulfill the needs and expectation of the audience. In other words, it means the potential that the event has in generating a positive intention towards the event because it intimately attends to the needs of the target audience.
My next report is about point of purchase advertising. So point of purchase advertising, also referred to as point of purchase marketing. It is a form of retail marketing used by various brands to induce customers to buy their products once they are in the store and ready to make a purchasing decision. So yon, point of purchase advertising known as point of purchase marketing, isa siya sa way or paraan ng mga marketers, retailers, companies, or any brands to persuade or ma-encourage yung mga customer to buy their products. example nito is yung displays, stickers, or yung mga nakalawit na nakikita natin sa mga malls. And this form of advertising, isa siya sa mga techniques para mag-stand out or catch the customers ay na makaka-impluwensya sa mga buying decision nila. Point of purchase display. So this one, yung pop displays or isa siya sa example ng point of purchase advertising. Ginagamit to ng mga companies para kahit malayo, wala siya sa exact location, nakakabenta pa rin yung brand. So, yung makikita nating mga displays or nakatayo sa gitna ng mall, yung mga shelf talkers, floor graphics, freestanding displays, and etc. Siya yung example ng point of purchase advertising. It promotes the product and showcase special deals of offers and other sales promotion strategies. Kasi by this kind of marketing tool na ginagamit ng mga company, mas napapadaling promote or naipapakita yung products nila. Since ito na rin yung nagiging way para maipakita ng mga company yung mga offers nila or any special deals and mga strategies and also mga offers. Ang point of purchase displays, it also educate the customer about the offering and brand details. Kasi yung mga nakikitang displays ng mga customers, nakakatulong to fully know the brand. Siyempre, yung mga details and offers na pwedeng makapag-persuade sa customer na bilhin yung products nila. Ay, point of purchase advertising is important. Kasi syempre, it allows the brands to target a specific audience. As a point of purchase display are part of location-based advertising, they make it easier for the brand to reach targeted customers. Kasi mas napapadali yung pag-persuade sa mga customers, mas madali ring na-identify yung target market ng brands. Kaya kadalasan yung in-store pop advertising, ito yung mga nabanggit ko kanina na mga displays na nakikita sa mall, ito yung ginagamit ng mga marketers kasi mas napapadali nilang na-identify or na-determine yung target customers based sa demographics, yung location, and buying decisions ng mga customers. It also influences buying behavior. Brands can effectively use pop advertising to influence the customer's purchasing decision into their favor. So, ayun nga, kagaya na nasabi ko kanina, important yung purchase, point of purchase advertising kasi nakaka-influensya talaga siya sa buying behavior ng customer. Kasi kapag nakaka-attract sa paningin ng customer, mas creative yung display na naipapakita, madaling nalalaman ng mga salesperson yung product na nagugustuhan ng customers. And also, nape-persuade yung customer na bilhin yung product. It promotes brands' offerings. They highlight the brand's various offerings, educate customers on the qualities of various products, and advertise any discounts or schemes on the said product. So, yung pop displays ng mga brands, pwede na siyang substitute ng salesperson or marketer kasi even without talking or pangungulit na bilhin yung isang product, kung saan lumalapit na yung customer to buy or check the product. Kasi with the help of pop displays na rin, nakikita na agad ng mga customer yung mga offers, discount, or anumang sales strategy ng isang brand. There are three types of point of purchase displays. First is temporary, second is semi-permanent, and last is permanent. Temporary point of purchase displays are designed to last for a short period of time. They usually feature seasonal promotion or discounts and can be easily replaced after a certain amount of time. They are almost made up of inexpensive materials and are comparatively cheaper. So from the word itself, temporary, panandalian lang yung mga displays na to. It was said that it was only created for a short amount of time. And yung materials are mostly cheaper or hindi ganun kamahal. So mostly, ang laman ng displays is yung mga seasonal promotions like Valentine's Day, yung back to school products, and also yung kapag magdi-discount sila. Affordable yung displays na ginagawa ng mga brand, and also madali siyang mapalitan ng mga bagong displays, and nakaka-maintain sila ng creativity without too much investments. Example nito is yung shelf talkers. Next is semi-permanent, also known as secondary displays or off-shelf displays. So semi-permanent displays are designed to last longer than temporary displays. They usually last from 6 months to a year. They are made up of materials like glass or heavy-duty cardboard and thus have a higher upfront cost. So, this type of displays is tumatagal siya for 6 months hanggang 1 taon. And tinatawag din siyang off-shelf displays or secondary displays. Medyo may kamahalan yung products na ginagamit like glass, matitigas na cardboard, or wood. Semi-permanent point of purchase displays is yung mga display na pwedeng malipat sa iba't ibang sulok ng store. And one of the example is yung end caps. Lastly is permanent. Permanent displays are built to last at least 1 to 3 years. These are usually designed to resemble a store within the store. Permanent doesn't really mean it's literally permanent. May period of time din siyang nakalaan which lasts longer for at least 1 to 3 years. So, mas mahal nga lang siya sa materials na ginamit like metal, pwede rin siya ang glass, or mas matibay pa ng mga materials na magpapaganda talaga sa display. So, it was designed to more look like a store, pero mas maliit nga lang siya. So, if the displays were designed well, nakaka-attract siya ng customers, yung kamahalan ng materials na ginamit sa display is more likely din na nagpe-pay off since meaning naging effective yung display to gain more sales.
Good day, my name is Donabel M. Rios and I'm going to tackle about directories and yellow pages. The yellow pages are telephone directories of businesses organized by category rather than alphabetically by business name, in which advertising is sold. The directories were originally printed on yellow paper as opposed to white pages for non-commercial listing. The traditional term yellow pages is also now applied to online directories of businesses. The yellow pages is a telephone directory of commercial enterprises businesses. So, imbis na nakalista siya by alphabetically, naka-arrange siya according to category, gaya ng alphabetically with each category po. So, halimbawa na dun yung, kunyari, all shoe shops are listed in one section, auto mechanics in another, law firms in another, etc. Ganun. So, listed businesses can have their details displayed more prominently for free lang. So, companies can pay for advertising. Next, in many countries, including Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, and elsewhere, yellow pages or any applicable local translation, as well as the walking fingers logo, first introduced in the 1970s by the Bell System era AT&T. Are registered trademarks. Though the owner varies from country to country, usually being held by the main national telephone company or subsidiary or spin-off thereof. However, in the United States, neither the name nor the logo was registered as trademark by AT&T. And they are freely used by several publishers. Ayon, sabi doon, the Yellow Pages in the United States and the Walking Finger were never registered as trademark by AT&T and can be used freely by publishers. And in the majority of countries, the Yellow Pages is owned by the main telephone company or one of its subsidiaries or spin-offs. Next is history of directories and Yellow Pages. The name and concept of Yellow Pages came about in 1883 when a printer in Cheyenne, Wyoming, US, working on a regular telephone directory ran out of white paper and used yellow paper instead. And in 1886, Reuben H. Donnelly created the first official Yellow Pages directory. And today, the expression Yellow Pages is used globally in both English-speaking and non-English-speaking countries. A particular Yellow Pages is a print directory which provides an alphabetical listing of businesses within a specific geographical area. And ayun, alam naman natin lahat na yung nag-imbento ng telephone is si Alexander Graham Bell. So as soon as the first telephone working, nag-spread rapidly yung usage nun. And by 1878, enough active telephone existed for a central office and an employee to connect and disconnect the callers. The New Haven Company in Connecticut, the fastest growing of the New Bells, published a tiny telephone directory consisting one of white card within the names of 50 subscribers. The subscribers were divided into 4 categories, which is the first, professional, second, residential, third, essential services, and 4 is the miscellaneous. And that was the first ever published telephone book. Next, in September 27, Yale, the publisher of Yellow Pages in the United Kingdom, announced that the business would be full digitized by January 2019, and in the publication 51-year run, the last UK copies were posted out on 18 January 2019. The Irish publisher of Golden Pages moved to an online model in 2017 after existing examinership, the equivalent independent directory, which is similar to the UK's Thomson Local Directories produced by Independent News and Media ceased publication in 2009. And yun, sabi nga sa previous slides, Reuben H. Donnelly, a printer in Cheyenne, Wyoming, USA, was working on a regular telephone directory when he ran out of white paper. So, dahil doon, gumamit siya ng yellow paper instead. Kaya noong 1986, Donnelly created the world's first Yellow Pages directory.
Hello, good day. My name is Laika May Tolentino and I will discuss what is organizational advertising and what is Advertising Board of the Philippines or AdBoard. So, advertising organization is isang institusyon kung saan instead of supporting the idea of increasing sales is they are more on thinking a ways on how to promote or create a good image for the organization, to increase the good reputation, to practice the goodwill, and to promote the mission, vision, and philosophy of the organization. And lastly is to advocate the ideas. Advertising Board of the Philippines. So, ang ad board is ang kinakatawan ng mga national organization na involved or may alam about advertising. So, ang member ng ad board ay pinagsama-sama para isulong or ilunsad ang industry of advertising by self-regulation. So, they say that the ad board serve as the umbrella of organization of the advertising industry. Why? Because sabi ko nga kanina is sila yung nagkakandak ng self-regulation and they oversees the development and practice of advertising in the country through that. And nasa code of ethic din nila ito. And lastly, they are formally known as the Philippine Board of Advertising or PBA. So let's move on in their objective. So the first mission of adverb is i-recognize or kilalanin ang self-regulation as the foundation of the existence of these advertising organizations, and to uphold or itaguyod ang highest rate ng good and fair play or patas na pagtatrabaho and professional ethics, to enrich the unity of its members, to take care the consumer's interest sa pamamagitan ng tapat at responsableng pag-advertise, and to make environment where advertising is like world-class. Their vision is to see their organization as a voice of advertising industry and the pivotal force or mahalagang puwersa ng pagbabago, maayos at responsableng industriya. Their mission is to declare the self-regulation as their foundation of the existence of their organizations. They are organizations promise that they will follow the highest rate of fair play and professional ethics, and pinapahayag rin nila na ang pagkakaisa ng mga members neto. They also guarantee to protect their consumers by giving them a fair and responsible advertising. Isa itong pagbabago kung saan umuunlad ang world-class advertising.
Good day everyone, I am Maurice P. Vergara and the last presenter for this group. And now I am going to tackle some national organizations that composes ad board. The first one is the Association of Accredited Advertising Agencies in Philippines. It is a non-stock, non-profit organization composed of various advertising agencies whose common objective is the promotion of and development of the advertising agency business in conjunction with the advertising industry's goals. Ang Association of Accredited Advertising Agencies Philippines is isang non-profit and non-stock organization. When we say non-profit and non-stock organization, sila yung mga walang kinikita or walang mga material na ginagamit or nakukuha sa kanilang organization. Binubuo ito ng iba't ibang agency ng advertising na ang layunin ay ang i-promote and also i-expand ang mga aktibidad ng agency ng isang kumpanya together with the objective of the advertising sector. It also promote the understanding and cooperation between sa mga sektor ng advertising and i-encourage ang mga business practices na maprotektahan ang advertising industry pati na din ang kapakanan ng mga consumers nila. As a national trade association, ito ay naglalayong palakasin and pahusayin ang industriya ng advertising sa Pilipinas sa pamagitan ng pagbibigay ng advice sa mga member ng management and operation, pagbabahagi ng mga experiences ng bawat isa, pagtataguyod ng professional development, and also encouraging the highest creative and business standards as well as na mahikayat yung mga taong mahuhusay sa business. The second is the Philippine Association of National Advertisers or yung tinatawag na PANA. PANA is a non-profit and non-stock organization banded together to discuss the common problems and shortcomings of local advertising practice and the need for a body that would protect the interests of the national advertisers. PANA is also a non-profit and non-stock organization like Association of Accredited Advertising Agencies Philippines. They are only banded together to discuss or promote only the truth para matugunan yung mga issue and problem ng komunidad. Layunin din ito na magsagawa ng patas at tapat na advertising upang maprotektahan ang mga interes ng consumers as well as na ma-develop ng mga members ng organization na maging responsible and market-sensitive practitioners through relevant educational programs and interaction. PANA also aims to partner with other industry organizations in nation building through responsible advertising and media content. Currently, PANA has 319 member companies such as yung Abenson, Asia Brewery, Ayala Corporation, Bank of the Philippine Islands or BPI, Cebu Pacific, Del Monte Philippines, Enchanted Kingdom, Goldilocks Bake Shop, Nokia Philippines, Petron Corporation, San Miguel Corporation, and Unilever Philippines Incorporated. PANA is founded on 4 basic principles. The first one is the belief that the advertising is an essential factor in the marketing of goods and services and consequently is an important factor in the economic life of the country. Dito, naniniwala ang PANA na ang advertising ay isang epektibong pamamaraan sa marketing na maimamarket or maipopromote ang mga products or services sa kanilang consumers and at the same time malaki din yung nagiging epekto ng advertising sa ekonomiya ng bansa. The second is the belief that the interests of consumers should be the primary concern of the advertisers in case of conflict. The interests of the consumer should prevail, which means that the advertisers should prioritize The second is the belief that the interests of consumers should be the primary concern of the advertisers in case of conflict. The interests of the consumer should prevail, which means that the advertisers should prioritize kung ano yung interest or hinaing ng consumer kung sakali mang magkaroon ng problem sa kanilang organization. The third is the belief that the public confidence in advertising and advertised goods and services should be promoted and practiced, and therefore any practices that tend to undermine the confidence should be prevented or corrected. Dito, ang mga behavior ng advertisers na may posibilidad na makasira o makaapekto ng confidence ng publiko or ng kanilang customer na bumili sa kanila based sa mga patalastas and at the same time sa mga products and service na inalok nila ay dapat naiwasan para hindi mawala yung tiwala ng publiko sa kanila. And the last is the belief in the upliftment of the standards and practices of advertising. Dito, ang PANA ay isinusulong ang kanilang paniniwala na i-pursue ang pagtaas ng high standard at quality practices ng advertising. That's all. Thank you.